So hello everyone, this is your Krishna from Women Today YouTube channel. So we have been doing many online interviews and many offline interviews across different cities in India and also across different countries in the world. So today's our guest is from Agra. Her name is Prranshi Jindal and she is a very famous tarot reader, numerologist and whatnot, a lot more of accomplishments from her side. So I welcome you Prranshi Jindal ma'am to this Women Today YouTube channel. So please kindly introduce about yourself, about the kind of work that you do to the audience who are watching this interview right now, ma'am.
Well, thank you for introducing me in such a nice manner. Uh, Anyways, I am Prranshi. I am a 24-year-old tarot card reader as well as a PhD scholar. I am pursuing my PhD as well. So, in spirituality, I am in spirituality since last 5 years, and I have been doing tarot since last 5 years, and I have also been doing astrology and numerology as well. I have dealt with more than 3,000 of my clients, and by God's grace, I have been providing accurate predictions to every client of mine.
So that's great, ma'am. So you're doing PhD or you have completed PhD, ma'am?
No, no, no. I am pursuing PhD right now. I am just in my first year of.
Great. So you're doing a PhD in which department, ma'am?
I am doing a PhD in English literature. I know very far apart from this topic or from the astrology and spirituality, but yeah.
So I do understand that you had a very good kind of hobby in astrology. But tell me, at what point of time in your life did you decide that you always wanted this astrology part to be in your profession, ma'am? Because you have been in this service right from 2020, like for more than 5 years. Like it's going to be 5 years right
Yeah.
now. So based on your profile, I can see that you started this journey in 2020. So at what month did you decide and at what kind of situation did you decide that why can't we pursue your professional career in astrology? Is it like someone came and told you that okay, you have a good prediction knowledge so that you can pursue your profession in astrology, or is it like you had your own intuition? Because most of the astrology and tarot readers, they'll be having intuitions. Only when the intuitions are true, they'll be able to kind of tell the readings correctly to the kind of clients who they are dealing with. So tell us, what was it that actually made a spark to land you in this kind of professional journey now?
So basically, since childhood, I was very, very fond of astrology. I didn't know about anything about tarot or anything about numerology, but I used to be very keen about astrology. So I used to read those newspaper back pages of the newspaper weekendly, which had those weekly horoscopes. So I used to read that very, very keenly without any knowledge. And thereafter, I used to watch YouTube when YouTube got introduced to us. I used to watch astrology predictions on YouTube and all of that. And thereafter, through those videos, I got to know about tarot when I came across tarot videos, and I was very interested of what this concept is, what is, because it was very new and very unfamiliar to me. Hadn't heard anything about tarot or how it works and how can the cards tell the truth. I was skeptical at first, I'll be very honest. Okay, then thereafter, what happened is someone known of ours told us about tarot reader. My parents took reading from them, and she was very accurate. So from that point of time, I started believing in tarot. Okay, and thereafter I took my reading from her because I was very interested. So it is kind of my hobby to take readings from different people to gain experience as well. Many astrologers and tarot reader actually told me that you can do this, you can go into this career field. So thereafter, I decided that yes, actually should learn from a very good professional. So I learned it. I took a advanced course, and thereafter I practiced it. And uh, after 6 months of practice, I came on Instagram. And on Instagram, at first I used to do free readings so that it gets to me, it gets to my practice, and so that I can just grab the audience for once. And thereafter, I decided to do paid readings.
Yeah, I do understand that you wanted to have a kind of belief in yourself. So that's why you were just making a lot of persons coming to you and getting tarot readings from you. And once the kind of readings from you is actually kind of 100% correct, then you had a kind of belief in yourself that okay, now we're in a position that we are able to kind of give the good, genuine kind of tarot readings to the people. So I do understand now. So
Yeah.
also, other than tarot readings, what are the kind of streams do you actually work with now?
Actually, I have worked with handful of apps. I have worked on Astrodoc. I have worked on Divine app. I have worked for a particular website as well. But as of right now, I am doing my own Instagram and trying to, uh, just create my own brand name and my own identity.
Yeah, I do understand that. So I'm asking you the departments like you're a tarot reader, you're an astrologer, you're a numerologist. So also, do you do Vastu
Yeah, apart
consultant?
from that, I have done yeah, yeah. So I am from teaching field only. I have done teaching. I have taught little kids and all of that. Because I started doing tarot when I was 18, 19. So I was very young. I was still in my college. So I have been studying on and off since then only.
So right now, if anybody wants to have a kind of offline session with you, they want to come and meet you directly and they want to have their kind of tarot readings done by you. So is there any particular place that they can visit, or do you only do online kind of tarot readings for right now, ma'am?
So for my offline clients, those who reside in my city, I do offer offline readings as well. They can just come and they can just book a reading and take a reading. For all my online clients, it's very easy. Just go through my Instagram, DM me. They can ask me any questions regarding any confusions, how reading works, and all of that. I just clear their head first. Ki what is particularly tarot reading, what is Kundli analysis, how it works, and all of that. Once they gain their confidence, then they can just send me their names, their date of birth, and all of the questions that they have. They can just pay and they can receive their reading. I also provide call readings as well, so they can just call me and book a session and they can just take a reading on a call. So tarot reading can work through virtual mode as well.
So you're doing both. So currently you're concentrating on the people in your city that is based in Agra. So other than that, you prefer online interviews, which is very fine for you. Yeah, I do understand. So also there are a lot of topics when we come to tarot readings. That is called astrology. That is called tarot reading. So what is the main difference between this tarot reading and astrology, man?
See, everything is interrelated, I'll be honest. Tarot reading, astrology, and numerology, all of them are interrelated, but there is a vast difference between tarot and astrology. So, tarot card basically works on energies, okay? There are 78 cards, out of which 23 are major arcanas, and the others are minor arcanas and court cards, okay? So, it works on energies and it has particular symbols and particular drawings. I'll just show you. So these are the tarot cards. So every card has the different symbols, different numbers, and different, drawings on them. So they particularly depicts the situation that we are in and how the role can play in the future. For example, if someone is asking me when will I get a job, and I got the card of judgment. So I will say that you will get a job in upcoming uh, 10 months, but yes, you will need to take helps of your senior, or you will have to get your seniors to for you to get referred in a particular company for you to get a job or for you to get a role in that company. So this is how tarot works. It works on energies. We just take out the cards and we predict the future according to that. Comes to astrology is a Vedic science. It is full blown knowledge. Yes, it also includes intuition. Intuition plays a very vital role in astrology and tarot card reading. But in astrology, there is a huge aspect to knowledge as well. You need to learn about planets, you need to learn about Kundali, you need to learn about zodiacs, and thereafter only that you can, predict future for people.
Yeah, okay. So in which area do you think that you are totally very strong in it? Like you have full confidence in tarot reading or in astrology department?
See, I have been doing tarot reading since past 5 years, so it is my strong ground. Uh, as per the astrology part, I've been doing for 2.5 years. Okay, so I am, astrology is a field that you cannot completely learn ever. So it is a very vast subject. You have to keep learning it. I am very confident with both. Okay, I'll not say that I cannot do astrology as well, or I cannot do tarot card reading very well. I can do both of them, but I'll be very confident and for sure with the tarot department of mine.
Yeah, okay. So I prefer now to come to you to get tarot readings because that's where you feel yourself like totally strong, and also the same time you love a lot in tarot readings. I do understand, ma'am. So in between you are just talking about the Kundali kind of process. So tell us what is the meaning of this Kundali and how this Kundali kind of process can actually bring many kind of good prosperities in my life by just taking the readings from Kundali. So tell us the kind of process in Kundali, ma'am.
Kundli actually is a very, very vast subject. Every person has a particular name, date of birth, time of birth, and place of birth. So when we put all of these things together, there is a Kundli that is created for us. Each Kundli has 12 houses, 1 to 12 houses, and each Kundli has particular zodiacs attached to them, which are fixed, and mixture of zodiacs and planets tell us how our future is going to be and how things will play for us. For example, if we talk about the first house, every house of Kundli represents something or the other thing. Okay, so the first house represents ourselves, how we are, how our personality is, how our exterior is, how people perceive us. Okay, the second house of the Kundli tell us about our family, about us eating habits, about our finances, and all of that. And there the list goes on. So, for example, if in a particular house, in seventh house is related to marriage, partnerships, and relationships. Okay, if Venus is sitting, Shukra Graha or Venus planet is sitting there, then I'll be very confident in saying to a person that yes, you can go ahead for a love marriage. Okay, or you will be having a very beautiful partner, a very loving partner. Okay, but if, for example, Shani or Ketu are sitting in the seventh house, then I will say that either you will get married very late, or there might be a condition or a situation where you have to live apart with your partner for some time, either that or the marriage can end up in divorce. So this is how things can work. We can know as minute, as detail as how a partner looks, in which profession they will be, and in which direction you can get married in, each and everything. What health problems can we go through, and what can be done in order to prevent those health problems, if we can settle in the foreign country or not, if we will, get the parental property or not, what kind of assets can be built for ourselves. Each and every minute thing we can know through astrology.
So also tell us, ma'am, what is the most common question that most of the people ask to you when they're coming for tarot readings or any kind of astrology sessions? And what is the most age group that come to you, ma'am? Is it like very old age people that they'll be coming to you and they'll be asking about the sons or the daughters kind of marriage or the kind of job? Or is it like the teenagers, they come to you and they'll ask like, okay, tell us about your future, or which kind of job can I just pursue? So tell us what is the most common kind of questions which is given to you. Tell us about it, ma'am.
So the age group that comes to me most is around 17 years to 30 years of the age group. The most common question that is asked is about love, whether the partner is committed to them, or if they are cheating on them. So love related questions are very, very common, very common. And apart from that, I get many questions related to career. For example, many people ask when they will be able to settle in different country or different city, and this is for tarot. And for astrology, I tell everything. Actually, I tell, without them even asking, I tell everything about their marriage, their kids, their career path, what career path will be good for them or not. And as far as the age group above 30 goes, then only the parents come for even their young child as young as 5 years old, if they have any health problems, or if there is any problem with their schooling or their behavior, you know because tarot is also mm, tells the answers about why a child is behaving in a particular manner. So it helps parents a lot in parenting as well. you know so if the age group is coming about 31 to 40, they are asking about the young ones, majorly about their kids and when they're going to get married and all of that.
So yeah, I do understand that most of the elderly people are worried about the kind of sons or daughters' future life, and also coming to teenagers. You're in a kind of relationship. They always wanted to secure the kind of relationship that they're having. That they're having a very trusted partner. So in order to verify that, they'll be having a lot of confusions, a lot of kind of discussions. So why not come and ask to your tarot reading and astrology to you? So that's how they just flock to you. I just do understand, man. Also, you're being a numerologist. So tell us about the kind of work that you do in numerology. Like most of the people, do they come to you to go on for the kind of number that they wanted for the kind of cars, the vehicles, and tell us there will be a lot of histories, a lot of stories to tell about being a numerologist. So tell us any kind of one great, good story that you wanted to tell to the people regarding numerology, ma'am.
So numerology basically works on numbers. It's your date of birth that tells everything about you. So basically, there's a law shoe grid in numerology, and that's how we get to know what numbers are missing and what numbers are needed to add, either in your name, what alphabets needed to be added in your name, or what numbers should be applied in your life, either on your phone mobile number or your vehicle number, that can enhance the quality or the betterment of the life. So basically, people come most of the time for their name correction. So each alphabet of English leads to a particular number, and that's how we calculate name number. Okay, and each person has a lucky number. For example, if you are born on 5, so there's a lot of calculation, but it is very basic that if you are born on 5, then your lucky numbers are 3, 5, and 6, basically. Okay, so if their names totals up to 5, 3, 6, or even 1, then it is good for them. But if their name, for example, add up to 7, then maybe I need to add something. For example, my name, it was never double R at first. It was Pranshi. But what happened is Prranshi Jindal, added up to number 7, and number 7 is a number of Ketu that does not benefit me all the time. Okay, so by adding extra R, it led my name to add up to number 6, and number 6 is the number of Shukra, Venus. That is the number of fame, that is the number of money, and all of that. So I have changed my name in the starting of the year, and I can already, sense the changes. I have gotten many opportunities through social media because fame through Shukra. So many changes can be, seen and changing your name number. And as far as goes to, when people buy vehicle, they even ask the particular time that they should buy a vehicle and particular date that they should buy a vehicle, so that some vehicles, some people say that my vehicle is very lucky for me. Since my vehicle has come, I have only gotten good opportunities. And some people tend to say that since my vehicle has come, I have gotten into many accidents, and it just I get into accidents every day, and this is just all because of the number plate that is there on the vehicle or on the date that you are buying the vehicle. Numbers affect each and everything. For example, if somebody's date of birth is number 3, adds up to number 3, or they are born on 3, 12, or 21, then that is a number of Brahaspati, Jupiter. And they ask me about what career field would be best for me, then I would say just go for, teaching line. Because Brahaspati, Jupiter is a guru, a teacher that can, that people love to grab knowledge as well, and they love to share knowledge as well. So they can be a wonderful teacher. And as far as the number 1 goes, I always suggest them to, go for a business field or even a job. Then they should do a job at a very authoritative position, so that people are under them. They are leading people. If they are leading people, then they are very comfortable. And if they are not leading people, that they cannot listen. Number 1 people, because sun is a king makes people work. They don't work for the people. So that's how the energy work for each number. And for the number 5 people are very versatile, very, very versatile. They can work in every field. They can mold in any situation. but best field for them is communicative field. Any field that includes communication. I am a number 5. I am particularly in a communication field. I am doing my PhD. Thereafter, I will become a lecturer. That also will be a communication field. And those people can also work in very great in traveling fields where they have to travel. If the number 5 people does not travel all the time, or they just spend their time a lot of time at their home, they tend to become very depressed because both Mercury is the fastest moving planet, so they need their moves, they need their changes in their life in
So this
order to be
is,
happy. And
yeah. So telling for the people who are born on the date 5 and also who are born with the adding digits to 5. So how should we?
if the name if the name, month and year add up to number 5, that is their destiny number is 5. And if they're born on 5, 14 or 23, so 1 and 4 is 5, 2 and 3 is 5. So if they're born on 5, 14 and 23, that's at up to 5. So that's their birth number. Either of those. It's work like that. And it also, it's a Mulang and Bhagyang. Means birth number and Bhagyang means destiny number. Okay. So the combinations are also there. So for example, my combination is 5 because I'm born on 5th, and the whole date of birth leads to the number 1. So that is the number of sun. That is the best combination in numerology till date. You can ask many big numerologists. 5 and 1 is a great combination. And if people have a great combinations like 3 and 5, 6 and 2, very great they can do in according to their number fields. For example, if someone is born on 6 and their date of birth is leading to the number 2, so 6 and 2 combination, there is Shukra and there is moon energy. Very emotional, very creative. That person will be very good looking. That person will be in a creative field. That person will definitely earn through their skills, through their creative skills. And that person can definitely work for social media either by modeling or by acting or by music or by their art.
So these are the people who are born in which date, ma'am?
Sixth,
Sixth date.
sixth or 15th or 24th.
Okay, the adding digits should be 6. 6 and the
Yeah,
combinations of
yeah, yeah.
6. Yeah, I do
Yeah,
understand.
yeah, yeah.
And in between, you're telling that some people will be like king. They'll not be working under anybody and they'll be doing their own kind of business. So, what is the exact number do you think that people should be born so that they'll be doing the kind of business without working
It's
under anybody, ma'am?
Yeah. So the best number to lead is number 1. So people born on number 1, number 19, they can do very great in business, or they can be even in a government job where they will lead people basically. Okay. Apart from number 1, number 5 people can be very great in business as well, because both gives a very good mindset of business to the people. Okay. But they will not be very pretentious or very arrogant in a way that they want to lead people. They will work along with the people. Okay, number 1 and number 5, there's a difference that number 1 wants to make people work like they're their slaves, and number 5 people works along with the people. Even if they're their employees, they will work along with them.
Great, great to know all these kind of things because we always think that okay, this person is not going to work under a person, so he or she is rude. But the thing is that it all depends upon the planets, depends
All
upon the
depends
zone,
on the number. Yeah,
numbers,
yeah. It is
zodiac
everything is
signs.
related.
Yes,
Yeah.
everything.
Everything is related. See, numerology, if we talk about number 1, if Surya is placed in your Kundli in the 10th house, same combination, 10th house is related to your career, that person will definitely either be in a government job or in a business field. So, numerology, tarot, astrology, everything is interrelated. You need to learn all of these subjects in order to understand how they are connected to each other.
So as for now, you're being a tarot reader and numerologist and also being an astrologer. You're also doing a PhD in English literature. You have just joined right now, and right now you're doing your first year in PhD in English literature. So where can we expect you after 5 to 10 years? Like, will Prranshi ma'am will be in this astrological field, or can we expect a lot of her contribution in English literature? So because a lot of people they will be expecting the kind of astrologers they deal with to be the regular ones because once they start taking readings from a person, they always wanted them to be like their family astrologer, like their favorite astrologer, favorite tarot reader, and they'll be doing this kind of things till the end of their life. Like if they start at the age, like you do now have a lot of teenage kind of persons coming to you, asking about the relationships, asking about the kind of things that they'll be involved in. So they'll be expecting you to be the same person to get readings, because it's like medical history, because it's like a family doctor. Whenever you visit a family doctor, he or she, they'll be having the entire medical history you're dealing with, like right from 20s till 60s or 70s, they'll be dealing with the same doctor. In the same way, in astrological and tarot reading department, they'll be expecting the same thing. So what do you want to tell to your regular kind of clients that they come to you?
Actually, yeah,
What do you
it
want
is
to?
very true. Since I have started, there were people who were very young, and now some of them are married. Some of people have grown with me. They come to me, and I am very grateful for that. There are many clients that have asked me that if they should marry a particular person, and well, when will they conceive a child. And there are many clients that tell me each and everything, that Pranshi, you told me that, and this particular thing has exactly happened. So you asked me whether will I be doing the lecturer part of a thing, or a tarot card reading, or astrology part. Well, I don't, as if right now I don't plan to leave this field, because even if I will be doing that 9 to 5 lecturer job or a literature part, I do want to, serve my purpose as being a tarot card reader and an astrologer, and sharing my insight with my audience, because many people are connected to me, and in some manner I feel responsible for them also. I feel responsible for their decisions, and I feel responsible for what they will be doing in their life, and they rely on me in some manner. Many people come to me just now. Few days prior, there was a client, and her aunt was in ICU. She took a urgent reading with me, and I just told her the remedy that she can do. She did that remedy, and by God's grace, I'm not saying it's because of me, by God's grace, her aunt was saved, and she is completely fine now. So in this manner, I feel very responsible, and very, I have to be present for my clients. So I'm not planning to leave this field anytime soon.
That's a kind of good thing, ma'am, because whatever you're telling, it's actually happening right now. Because we were also having some kind of technical glitches in the interview, and your video got stuck. But once after 2 and 3 kind of, you started speaking, and you told that okay, now the video will be fine, and absolutely it's fine. It's not getting any kind of stuck in between. So I think there is some kind of good godly kind of things inside you, because many of the tarot readers, many of the astrologers, I just tell them as a kind of medium by which the universe, the God, kind of connects with them, and you serve as a medium through which you can actually tell your intuitions, whatever you're getting from the kind of science from the universe, you're just predicting it right to the people. And also, I'm amazed that you also have your clients that recently you had a client coming to you at a rush, and you did predictions, and because of it, the good predictions, a life has been saved. That's something which most of the people wanted to know, because what they actually wanted to know before going to an astrologer is they'll be genuine, they'll be trustable or not. So, and also the same time, the kind of stories they needed to ask. So this is actually a good kind of thing, because once they got a kind of good prediction from you, they're able to act as soon as it's possible. So because of that only, a life has been saved. So that's actually a great thing, man. So also you told that even if you're pursuing for a 9 to 5 job, you always wanted to not leave this field. Yeah, because great persons like you should be actually in this industry, because you are also a person with a very less age, like you are just 24 right now,
Yeah.
and the society expects a lot from you, like you can pursue this career, like this good deeds till the end of your life, so that many of the persons coming to you right now, they'll be having a wonderful kind of professional relationship with you, like still more another 30 years, 40 years, something like that. So also tell us, ma'am,
Well, touch. Only I can do that.
yeah, God is there, and if you do kind of good things, it will come back to us. No need to worry. Every life, what's according to the kind of good positive karmas, I do accept it. And we have spoken about tarot readings, astrology, and kind of numerology, and also you told that you are going to do a PhD in English literature. So how you are actually able to manage the time? Because I do have a friend and he did his PhD long back, like around 4 years back, and it was like he'll not be having any time because he had to work on his thesis. He will be going through everything, and he has to get approved from our staffs, so that he'll be having the regular kind of things. It keeps on circling, coming to us again, and we go on again till we get the final approval. So tell us, how do you actually manage your time between your PhD in English literature and also your readings? Because you, as you told right now, tarot readings are something like you don't know what will happen when, what time will person come to your door. So at that point of time, if there is a situation like you should go and take a tarot reading for a person, and also the same time you have to go for a kind of what to say, I don't remember the exact name. They will be going to the higher staffs, and they'll be giving the thesis, and they should get the things approved. So if this situation comes simultaneously, what can we expect from you? So tell us about it now.
See, basically, how it is working for me right now is I have not started my thesis yet. I'm just in my first year. I have just worked on my synopsis right now. So I haven't gotten that approval. So I'm very worried about it. I haven't gotten the approval for my synopsis. Hopefully, I will soon. But yeah, I think it's just about adjusting. And honestly speaking, I am doing it on my terms. It's very flexible. It's my page. I know how to work it, so I can adjust my time according to that.
We were just talking about the balance between your PhD studies and your tarot readings. So tell us, how will you actually balance between these two kind of different departments when they just give a call to you simultaneously at the same time? Just tell about it, ma'am.
See, basically, as of right now, I have not started my thesis yet, so it has not been that difficult for right now. But in future also, I think my clients are very understanding, and they do understand that I am pursuing something that takes a lot of time. So they adjust according to my time. Whenever I tell them that is it the suitable time to do your reading, they just agree with it. And also apart from that, I am doing things on my own pace, as the page is completely under my control, and it's my flexibility when I have to work. It is a field where there are very comfortable hours, so many people are comfortable. Actually, most of the people are comfortable for taking reading at the night hours, at the evening hours. So that works out for me wonderfully, because most of the work that I do is till maximum evening, and after that I can easily adjust with my readings and astrology and all of that.
So great to see
So
you.
it is not that difficult.
Yeah, great to see you doing a good work, because you are actually balancing your morning time with the kind of professional PhD kind of studies, and also during the night times you're able to kind of have tarot reading sessions with you. Of course, many college goers, many office goers, they'll be finding good time only during the early evenings, like after 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Only then they'll be able to have a peaceful mind. They'll be finishing their kind of office jobs, kind of college jobs, student jobs, and they can get to have a clear mind during the late evenings. I do understand, ma'am. So, what is your future? Like, what is your aim? What do you wish to do in the future? Like after 10 years or 15 years, where do you want to see yourself in the very next 20 years? It may be a wish. It may be something that you wanted to accomplish. It may be something like a dream for you. So tell us all about it now. What do you want to be actually in the future?
So hopefully, whatever I'm saying right now, I hope it comes true. But I do see myself as a very recognized tarot card reader and an astrologer. I do have a dream in upcoming 5 years at least. I do want to be on a news channel hosting those astrology shows. One of those, I do want to do that. Those astrologers that appear on the news TV, those who tell the horoscopes every day. I do want to do that. Apart from that, I do want to teach a lot about astrology and tarot. And in upcoming, in a long term future, maybe I do want to open either an academy or a school, uh, both related to tarot and normal studies school, uh, for students up until 10th or 12th standard. Hopefully I will be able to do that, but let's see what future holds for me.
So also at the same time, you're basically an astrologer and tarot reader. So you must have known about your own predictions. So do you actually fear your own predictions that, okay, why not just keep it aside, not to see the future predictions for ourselves? Because once we know what's going to happen, we'll be not only having kind of losing kind of faith. It's a kind of little bit scarred kind of feeling. So at that point, if it's a very good news, then no need to worry. So what will some things go not in our aligned way? So at that point of time, do you actually predict your own future, or is it like you keep your astrological zodiac and other kind of signs aside and you just concentrate on whatever work you wanted to do, ma'am?
So actually, I tend not to do readings for me because it does scare me. I just do it when it is very much needed, and otherwise I just avoid.
Yeah, the thing is that whatever you say positive, it's going to happen. And even when you tell negative, the universe is not making you to tell the negative part, because once you started telling that what if something goes to happen in the negative mode, the video got stuck and it was not playing well till right now, because it didn't allow me to just able to watch or hear to tell about the negative side of you. Because even this kind of little bit technical glitches in the Zoom meetings that happens because of the unstable Wi-Fi internet, that makes sure that you always wants to go in the positive path. So I never heard what you told about your negative mode. I just heard that you never need to see your negative kind of things because you're scared of it. Okay, let it be in that way. So yes, do tell me, ma'am. So you always wanted to open an academy in the future. You wanted to teach your students regarding astrology and tarot readings. So this is one of your aim. And the next aim is you always wanted to be featured as an astrology anchor in the future in any famous television news channels. So that's one of the great kind of things. So other than that, what is your aim in PhD in English literature? Because once you go to your college, if anybody watches this interview right now, they'll be like, okay, if you're going to follow your astrological kind of path, then what is about us? We are just teaching you English literature. So tell us about what will be your contribution in English literature, ma'am?
So basically, I was always keen in studying literature or English as per the subjects. So I don't know if I want to be the preacher of literature and all of that, because I don't want to be very arrogant and rude. I don't want to sound very arrogant or rude in that manner. But in long term, I do want to uh, uh, give people insight about how things work in literature and what were the writers, what were the contributions of the writers, so that they don't, tend to forget what how the literature came into light. And
Oh, that was great speaking to you regarding tarot reading, astrology, numerology, and also about your PhD in English literature. So we had a very good knowledge via this interview. So people who are watching this interview, please do subscribe our Women Today YouTube channel. Please go click on the bell icon so that you can receive notifications whenever I do post new videos regarding women entrepreneurs and working women across different cities in India and also across different countries in the world. So today's our guest is from Agra. She is a very famous tarot reader and astrologer and whatnot. She is doing a PhD in English literature. So thank you once again, Pranisha ma'am, for this wonderful interview over Women Today YouTube channel. So one last message. If there is any kind of one single message, if you wanted to tell to people via this interview, what will be the message would you like to convey to the people who are watching this interview right now, ma'am?
well, thanks for inviting me. It was wonderful being on your interview today, on your video today, actually. But one last message, what I can say, just be yourself. See, don't rely. I would say कि whatever you are taking consultations from an astrologer or a tarot card reader, don't rely all the decisions of yours on that tarot reader. Whenever they are telling you a truth, if either it is negative, you need to take that guidance and
Okay, that's actually a very good message, because most of people will be dwelling in the kind of sayings what are what it is told by that. Even I myself, they predicted that I'll be having a very good year this week, because my astrologer, I took a reading December last year, and they told me that okay, I'll be having a good communication kind of job. So that's what I'm kind of doing right now. So yeah, But also at the same time, I always tell my astrologers not to tell about the negative parts because it will be making me a lot of fear and I'm scared of the negative things. So also your message was actually good because you always wanted the clients coming to you not to worry about the negative part. You keep on doing what you wanted to do so that you'll be achieving it some other time in the future. So you always wanted your clients to focus on the positive side instead of worrying about the negative side. That's a very great message from you, ma'am. So thank you once again for coming and joining this Women Today YouTube channel. So good evening, ma'am. Have a very nice day.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.